Salve, my Italian and other friends. In the last video, we discussed some rules for giving so that even as you improve your chances of success and happiness, you don't burn out in the act of giving. One rule is to include yourself in your generosity. This is a very important rule, as we heard from Rev Lee. Another rule is to make sure that you get to see the impact of your generosity on others, something that Mike Norton and Liz Dunn explicitly discuss in their really great book, Happy Money. The final rule is to have fun while you're giving. Keeping all these three rules in mind is going to be very important for the next and the third exercise in this course, which is the creative altruism exercise. The reason we chose to call it creative altruism is because you're going to have to be creative, which means that you're going to have fun, like as if you're playing a prank, except that you're exhibiting generosity rather than making others' lives miserable. I want to say no more about this exercise. Instead, I'm going to now turn to the lead TA for the course, Catherine Xavier. She's going to come in and explain the instructions for the exercise. Over to you, Catherine.
Hi, everyone. It's great to see you all once again. I am excited to give you the instructions for one of my favorite exercises for this course. The third exercise, we call it the creative altruism exercise. Because as you will soon find out, you'll have to be both creative and altruistic in this exercise. Remember how we used to play pranks on others when we were kids? Like letting the air out of someone's bicycle or throwing toilet paper over a neighbor's house? In this exercise too, you'll be asked to play a prank, except that it won't be just you who's having fun, even the victim of your prank will be having fun. There are only 5 simple steps in this exercise, and you'll be walked through these steps when you click on the link to this exercise at the end of this video. But before we get to that link, let me quickly tell you what you'll be asked to do. When you click on the link at the end of the video, you'll be taken to this page which will ask you to fill in some details like your name and email ID. And after you do that, click the Continue button at the bottom of the screen. That will lead you to step 1 of the exercise, which is to watch this really neat video that will get you into the mood of creative altruism. It's just a short 5-minute video, but if you're pressed for time, you can skip this step and click on Continue to go on to the next step, which is to type out your idea and your plan for the exercise. In order to see maximum benefit from the exercise, make sure that executing the idea will take some time and effort on your part. So, for example, your idea can't involve just observing others' altruistic behaviors. That won't count. Also, try to play your prank on someone totally unknown to you. If being generous to even a total stranger makes you happy, that will convince you that you, like everyone else, are hardwired for kindness and generosity. Finally, make your random something that the recipient did not expect. So, for example, writing a thank you note for someone who did you a favor doesn't count. If you need help with coming up with ideas, click on the I need help coming up with ideas button on the screen. If you have an idea and a plan, click on the I have an idea, let's go to the next step button. Then click on Continue. That will take you to the next screen, step 2. On this screen, you can type in your idea and plan in the box that you will see. Say, for example, that your idea is to leave a box of chocolates outside the homes of all your neighbors, or say that your idea is to pay for the 3 customers behind you at the local coffee shop. If so, you would type these into the box. Once you have typed in your idea, click on the Proceed to Step 3 button, which will take you to the next step in this exercise. Step 3. This step involves executing your idea, which you can see on the top half of the page. In executing the idea, keep in mind the 3 rules for giving that Professor Raj talked about, which are: contain your cost of giving, make sure you don't overwhelm yourself or your resources, make it fun for both parties, do something that's fun, not just for others, but for yourself as well. And finally, register the impact. Make sure that you are there to see the impact of your act on the recipient. So, for example, if you leave a box of chocolates for your neighbors, be sure to watch their reactions when you see the box. If you feel that your plan doesn't adhere to these rules for giving, or if you are not happy with your plan for any other reason, you can revise your plan by clicking on the Revise the Plan button at the bottom of the screen. Otherwise, that is, if you're happy with your plan, you can click on the Proceed to Step 4 button, which will take you to Step 4 in the exercise. This step involves answering 4 questions. Question 1 appears on this page. The rest of the questions appear on subsequent pages. Question 1. What was your idea or plan? Question 2. How did you execute the idea? Did you stick to the 3 rules for giving, like containing cost of giving, having fun, and registering the impact? If not, why not? What did the recipient feel? In answering this question, focus on what the recipient said or did when he or she experienced your act. Question 4. How did it make you feel? What effect did the entire exercise have on you? Take your time in providing these answers, since we, the happiness team at the Indian School of Business, love reading about students' experiences in the creative altruism exercise. Once you are done answering all the questions, click on the Continue button and you will see your responses to the 4 questions on the screen. If you are satisfied with them, click on Proceed to Download PDF, which will take you to the 5th and final step of the exercise. Share your experiences with us on the discussion forum for this exercise, which is called Creative Altruism Exercise. Sharing your experiences with others will help others learn several things, including how to practice kindness and generosity, and therefore spread cheer around the world. As with the other exercises in this course, you can download a soft copy of your inputs for the exercise by clicking on the Download PDF link that you will see on this last screen. Downloading the PDF will not only make it easier for you to share your experiences with other students on this exercise, you can cut and paste what you wrote onto the discussion forum. It will also help you retain a personal memoir of your experiences with this exercise. That's all I have on this exercise all. Don't forget to click on the link that's going to appear on your screen in just a moment to start the creative altruism exercise. Bye for now and see you next week when I'll give you the instructions for the 4th happiness exercise.
Thank you, Catherine. That was awesome. I feel like actually taking part in the creative altruism exercise myself after listening to our instructions. And to you, my friend, Arrivederci till we meet again in the next video.